RIC Tools to consider. Pulling tools, hooks and pike poles. These tools are good for pulling down walls and ventilating windows. When ventilating windows, ensure that the entire window is clear as to not impede firefighters from entering or exiting. When ventilating windows from the exterior, it's important to ensure that the inside crews have a charged hose line. Premature ventilation can cause rapid fire spread as well as extension. Prying tools. Halligan bars, Lincoln bars, crowbars, and pinch bars are various tools carried on the apparatus to assist us in entering a building. It's important that you become familiar with all these tools and their capabilities and add them to your tool cache when you become the Rapid Intervention Company. Cutting tools. Chainsaws, vent chainsaws, and rotary saws are saws that are carried on our apparatus. Firefighters must be familiar with all the saws carried on our apparatus. They must bring the correct saw based upon their initial size up. Saw blades. We carry 3 primary saw blades on our saws: the carbide tip blade, the aluminum oxide blade, and the silicone carbide blade. As we learned in Essentials class, the carbide tip blade is used to cut ordinary combustibles and light gauged metals. The silicone carbide blade, which is usually carried on the rotary saw, is used to cut brick and other masonry products. And finally, the aluminum oxide blade, which is also carried on our rotary saws, is used to cut ductile metal such as bars on windows, rebar, and steel I-beams. Based on the Rapid Intervention Company's size up, they must choose the correct saw or saws to be used during firefighting operations. Breaking tools. We carry a variety of tools that can be used to break or force into buildings. The most common tools that we will carry in our RIC cache are sledgehammers and axes. The sledgehammer and axe come in a variety of weights. The most common that should be carried with the RIC tools are the 10-pound sledge and or the 8-pound flathead axe. Air. One of the most important things that we can bring with our RIC tool cache is additional air. We must carry the RIT pack as well as an extra SCBA that can be utilized during RIC operations for a downed firefighter. Rope. Lifeline and search rope bags. Both should be carried as part of the RIC tools. Rope can be used to assist in large area search as well as assisting in getting a downed firefighter out of a building. Thermal imaging camera. One of the most important tools that we could carry as the RIC company. This tool allows us to spot rapidly growing fire as well as pinpointing lost or downed firefighters in a near zero visibility environment. Ladders. We carry a variety of ladders on our apparatus: folding, straight or roof ladders, and extension ladders. These tools should be considered as part of our Rapid Intervention tool cache. Ladders will allow us to gain access to upper levels quickly, as well as removing a downed firefighter who may have fallen through a floor. Hose line. Pre-connected hose line or high-rise packs must be carried as part of our RIC tools. It is preferred that these lines are charged from an alternate water supply that differs from the initial arriving companies. Lighting. Personal hand lights and standalone lighting, such as flood and tripod lights, should be considered during dark evening operations. Exterior lighting on the fire building can assist with firefighters who are trying to evacuate. Hand lights should be carried by all firefighters when working in smoky environments. Choosing the right tools. As the Rapid Intervention Company, the officer must perform a quick size-up. The construction of the structure will have a slight impact with your choice of tools to carry to the scene. After the initial size-up for ordinary construction, such as garden apartments, townhouses, single-family homes, and strip stores, the tools pictured to the right should be considered as part of your Rapid Intervention Company tool cache. High-rise. Whether commercial or residential, the tools to the right should be considered as part of your Rapid Intervention Company tool cache. During high-rise firefighting operations, the Rapid Intervention Company is normally staged one floor below the fire floor. Ensure that you bring additional air as well as your high-rise packs.